Discrimination is a violation of human rights. It is illegal, immoral, hurtful, and dehumanizing. Too many people around the world face unequal treatment because of their race, religion, nationality, sexual orientation or identity, disability, gender, or age.
May it be your journey on to light the day when the night.
In the UN CARES program, we constantly discuss the subject of stigma and discrimination. In fact, in one of the state minimum standards, it is a requirement for the UN to train and encourage staff to learn about stigma and discrimination surrounding HIV and AIDS because it is real. It is life-threatening and in many ways contribute to the increasing rate of HIV infections. And due to this, people are afraid to talk about their status for the fear of being discriminated and stigmatized.
I disclosed to my sister. I thought she was the only person that I would ever disclose to. But then she called a family meeting. So that was not easy. It was bad. It was very, very bad because that is when they started changing their attitude towards me. They wouldn't eat my food when I cook. They wouldn't sit where I've cleaned.
Discrimination can happen anywhere. It can happen at work, at school, at home, and in the community. Discrimination doesn't just hurt individuals or groups of people. It hurts everyone. Even celebrities like Oprah Winfrey have been discriminated before.
And I go into a store, which shall remain unnamed, and I say to the woman, excuse me, may I see that bag right above your head? And she says to me, no, it's too expensive.
May it be your journey on to light the day when the night.
Direct discrimination is when someone is treated less favourably than someone else because of a protected characteristic.
Loads of work stuff gets talked about after work, over a drink, and I was brought up not to drink, so, I don't go to pubs.
I know she fits the spec, and I know you want to employ more women, but can we be practical for a moment? Now, I've got 2 of my best people off on maternity leave right now, 2. Now, the last thing I need is another woman who might go and get pregnant.
Indirect discrimination is when a rule or policy that applies to everyone puts a certain group at a disadvantage.
So, it looks like we all think the strongest candidate is...
The chap who's done a year at Foley's.
Leo Cohen.
Yeah, but we can't use him because of the Friday problem.
Well, it seems a shame not to be able to give him the job just because we have management meetings on Friday afternoons and he's asked to be able to get away early.
Oh, Friday evenings are important for Jewish people. At least he was upfront about it.
Yeah, but that's when the meetings are. We've tried other days, it just doesn't work.
Well, it seems a shame.
Well, it does. We can't change the whole system just to accommodate one junior manager. So, let's take another look at the guy with the engineering degree.
Discrimination by association is direct discrimination towards an individual because they are associated with someone who has a protected characteristic.
It was totally out of order saying something like that. Yes, my sister's gay, but he was implying all sorts of things. I want something done about it. There's a law against this now.
Harassment is unwanted conduct which has the purpose or effect of violating a person's dignity or creating an intimidating, degrading, humiliating, or offensive environment.
There was quite a few times when he'd invite himself out to lunch with me, or he'd wait for me after work and hang around just so he could walk to the tube station with me. There wasn't really anything specific at first. He just wouldn't leave me alone. And we worked together, so, I tried to be nice to him, but, keep it professional. But really didn't do anything to encourage him.
Victimization is where someone is treated badly because they have made or supported a complaint under the Equality Act.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tanya. I'm sorry I caused offence. Sorry that you're such a delicate and fragile creature that you fall apart the moment someone lets slip the occasional expletive. I mean, for goodness sake, did you really think this was the time to talk about this? When we're all under pressure to hit our targets? I can't believe you honestly thought that this was important enough to warrant a meeting. You need to take a long, hard look at your priorities, girl.
Discrimination by perception is direct discrimination of someone because others perceive them to have a protected characteristic, even if they don't.
She's young, she's free, she's good looking, but she never mentions men. And there's this girl, Jo, who calls her once, sometimes twice a day. Hello, this is Jo, is Hannah there? And you get the feeling like they're really close, and it makes you wonder.
There are many things which can be done to counter discrimination and encourage acceptance. Speaking up when something is wrong, raising awareness, supporting people who have been discriminated against, and promoting the benefits of diversity.
I just don't feel comfortable right now with you in the store. I'm sorry, and I can't subject them to this.
I think you should put in a complaint. Sorry, as somebody who's shopping, you've done nothing wrong.
I've had people like her come in, and this is what happened. I need you to frisk her, please.
She's done nothing. I'm just.
I have not done anything wrong.
Turn around.
I'm going into your store as a customer.
Our security guard ignores the women's pleas and moves in. Put your arms out.
No, we're with you, definitely.
And just like that, the two women decide to leave the store and take our shopper with them. And an entourage of angry customers follow.
She's been completely humiliated by this woman.
Being around with other women who are living with HIV, it helped a lot because then you know it's not only you, there are other women, beautiful women. So you can see the way they live their lives, that this is not the end, but it's a beginning of another life where you get to live your life better.
Many people have shown me compassion when I have needed it the most. In my darkest moments, respect and dignity have given me courage. You and I, we can make a difference by reaching out and letting people lead a life with dignity. I believe in a world where everyone can flower and blossom. Join me, open up and reach out. Together we can reach zero discrimination.
Myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is